Good morning everyone, today is 17th of July 2025. As usual, we are going to go into the news that happened last week and the economic indicators as well, and we are going to talk about what economic indicators are or what are the events that we are expecting this week. First thing first, what happened last week? In terms of economic news that happened last week, here as you are seeing, I have attached like a PDF from Standard Chartered which summarizes what is the beautiful bill and what's its impact on the government. So basically the big beautiful bill suggests that there will be a huge deficit to the government, which will lead to stocks moving up and the US dollar moves down. Okay, I'm saying suggested because it's not like this is like a textbook thing. When the government deficit increases, which leads to increases in interest rates. Because think about it, when government has more deficits, which is expenses are more than the revenues, the government needs to borrow, aka issue bonds. Okay, so obviously the US government has already deficits before, so when you add to those deficits more and more layers of deficits, you will end up being the government needs to be borrowing out more and more, which this case increases the pressure when issuing the bonds. What is the meaning of increasing pressure? It means that the interest of those bonds will be higher. Okay, this is the textbooks says. However, what Mr. Trump wants is that he wants to decrease the interest rate. He wants the Fed to decrease the interest rates now, which is obviously contradictory with the big beautiful bill is. That this was worth noting. The second thing in what the economic news says, which is according to what we are saying, that I wanted to shed a lot how changing in governments, okay, may affect the US businesses. Okay, so here changing the governments is how democratic government policies are different from Republic government policies. Okay, so Moderna, which is, we all know what it is. If somebody doesn't know, it's like a pharmaceutical company which was famous for COVID shots. Okay, and we all know that Republicans were like most of them were anti-vaccine supporters. So, there is a vaccine for COVID and the flu, both together, and they wanted to have like an approval from the government. However, the Robert F. Kennedy, which is a government official, didn't approve that. Okay, I don't think that will be the case. Exactly, the democratic official would have been in that position. So I just wanted to shed that light. Which if that medicine didn't have that approval, right? Obviously, Moderna revenues will be affected. Okay. Third point is that let's talk about tariffs updates. Today, we know that there was like a 90 days pause of the Trump's tariff that was implemented in April, right? So that deadline of the 90 days, the 9th of July. Okay, so now basically Trump's government are now taking some actions with other countries that didn't go into the negotiations or were hard on the negotiations with the United States. The rates of those countries that didn't have a deal with Trump, those rates will be official on August the 1st. And also there's a tariffs on Japan and South Asia of about 25% that will be happening on that will be kicking off on August the 1st. And let's shed the light on Trump's post here, which says like any country aligning themselves with anti-American policies of BRICS will be charged an additional 10% tariff. You know all BRICS, which stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. They were formed, or they made that alliance towards like settling the international transactions not in the US dollars. Okay, which is for the lack of a better word, bad for the US. I don't want to go into details on that, but let's just know that this BRICS is bad for the US interests. Lastly, Trump and Elon Musk conflict. Sorry, I didn't use the mic, so just just an alert. Now I'm going to use the mic and you may switch. I'm sorry for that. Okay, Trump and Musk fight part one. Okay, so just a little bit of context here. There was a clash between Trump and Musk in 2025, and Trump has called Elon Musk a con artist and some curses between them. So this is just a background, okay, or context. So it looks like they don't like each other, okay. Now in August, September, Elon Musk was endorsed Trump and supported Trump for his presidential election, and actually Elon Musk donated 290 million for Trump, which is a petty cash for Elon Musk. Okay, now everything was so nice. Mr. Trump has successfully won the election, okay, and everybody was happy. Tesla stock was soaring, and the conflict basically began on June the 3rd, when Mr. Elon Musk criticized the big beautiful bill. The whole project of Mr. Trump is basically criticized by Elon Musk. Let's not forget that at that time, Mr. Trump has appointed Elon Musk for a department called Doji, okay, which is a thing in the United States for discovering frauds and discovering actually where the payments of the United States government is going and how an efficiency can be done or can be achieved by Mr. Elon Musk. Okay, so basically Elon Musk was he had his work in Tesla, he had work in the government, and basically he was one of the most influential people in the government, okay? And everybody was happy with that. Everybody, I mean Elon Musk and Trump. Okay, so now at June the 3rd, this happened. Then definitely Trump started to retaliate to Musk until Mr. Elon Musk accused Trump that Trump had been in Epstein's files, which is a really bad thing, for the lack of better words, okay? However, after that, things started to go down and things started to settle down between them, and Elon Musk, as we are seeing, gone back on his accusations, and he deleted a lot of tweets against Trump, and Trump said that he likes Elon Musk a lot and everything's settled basically. This is part two of Trump and Elon Musk drama. Okay, now on July, Mr. Elon Musk started to again criticize the big beautiful bill that is basically the main project for Trump, and now Trump has actually threatened Elon Musk for the EV mandate, control the EV mandate and the EV projects. EV stands for electronic vehicles, okay? And now he is, in some way, shape or form, is threatening to deport him back to South Africa. Let's not forget that Trump actually supported Elon Musk back in March or back in March, and he actually bought a Tesla because Tesla stock was plummeting at that time. So different world, different people, different circumstances, okay? I'm not going to comment more than that. I'm just going to attach a video, basically Trump threatening Elon Musk. Here is the video.
Who? What happened to Elon Musk? Nothing, he's upset he's losing his EV mandate, and he's very upset about things, but he could lose a lot more than that. I can tell you right now. Hey, Elon can lose a lot more than that.
Okay, one of the main results of what happened between Trump and Elon Musk is that actually Musk is now wants to make a new party in the US, called the American Party. And yeah, this is one of the main results. One other result is that let's check the Tesla stock price, and you are seeing the good time, how things starts to turn over, right? And how basically the stock went on a free fall. Basically, these are the main results of Trump and Elon Musk conflict. Okay. If you survived part one, part two, congratulations. I just wanted to say that like billionaires are like, they are really dark-hearted people, and they may go all in. They could love each other in one day and they hate each other in another day, which is not a good trait. My God, make us one of them. Okay, now we have finished the economic news. Let's go into the economic indicators that were released in the last week. Okay, we had the ISM manufacturing came at 49, as we are saying now. We had the non-foreign payrolls came at 147,000. We have the unemployment rate came at 1%, and we have the ISM services PMI came at 50.8. What we are expecting the next week or this week basically. So we have like FOMC minutes, which is like Fed's meeting, and we have the initial jobless claim, which is coming at 19th of July. That's pretty much all for today. Thank you for watching. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much.